Hello, welcome back to Mythbusters, the second week of my Womb Wellness Wednesdays program throughout the month of #SteamyAugust. Today, or I should say this next myth, we're moving on to myth number 4. Myth number 4, steaming creates a damp environment, promotes infection, and potentially will throw off the pH in your vagina. All right, so in debunking this myth, I do want to give a shout out to, again, Kelly Garza of Steamy Chick and the Peri-Steam Hydrotherapy Institute. And I also want to give a shout out to Dr. Lorena White of the Eudaimonia Center. And her website, I'll be posting it here with the video, but it is www.lorenawhite.com. All right, so steaming creates a damp environment, promotes infection, and potentially will throw off the vaginal pH. So I mentioned it already before in myth number 3 when I was talking about research. Most recently, there was a research study done that was trying to say this exact thing. They were trying to prove that vaginal steaming would make chlamydia worse. It didn't. They could not conclude that vaginal steaming had a negative impact. In fact, it might have had a positive impact. If it did, they didn't report it. There are also a few other studies, and again, I would like to refer you to Kelly Garza's website, Steamy Chick, and also take a look at Steamy Chick on Instagram, the post from August 9th, which specifically addresses vaginal steaming and this notion that it might cause infections. So here is something that you do need to take into account. The practitioner in this case is important when you're dealing with infections. You need to have herbs that match the problem. You need to have somebody who knows protocols, and so if something seems to be a little bit off, they know what to do, what to adjust. Sometimes maybe the steam is too hot, maybe you're steaming for too long, or again, maybe it's not the right herb. This herb is creating more heat or is creating a drying effect when you need more moisture, things like that. So find the right practitioner. It's important. Also, we all know the cycle, don't we? You get an infection, you go to the doctor, you're prescribed antibiotics, the antibiotics completely throw off your vaginal flora. Now you have a yeast infection on top of it. So why wouldn't you try a non-invasive therapeutic modality that could potentially help? So there you have it. Steaming does not create an environment that will promote infection or throw off pH. However, there are precautions that you need to take, and make sure you work with somebody who knows what they're doing. See you in the next myth.